I'm here with former Everett Silvertips defenseman, now Columbus Blue Jacket prospect, Jake Christiansen. Jake, how has your summer been so far?
It's been good. Obviously a long one. We've never had a summer this long. Every year I've played for Everett, we've had a pretty good playoff run. So yeah, it's been a long one, but training's been good, and I'm happy that I get an opportunity to train a lot.
So how quickly were you able to get back in the gym and get back on the ice after the season ended?
There was a month of no ice, kind of, when everything was really locked down here. I'm in Vancouver, and but I've got a home gym. I'm really lucky to have that. So I got to work out a lot, and my trainer sent me a program and stuff. So I didn't miss out on that, but I wasn't on the ice for the first month.
Hey, you're back on the ice pretty quick. You're getting ready for training camp. Again, last season you actually started in the American Hockey League. You got to play 9 games with the Stockton Heat before they reassigned you to Everett. What was that like for you, and where was your confidence at when you had that meeting with Stockton and they said, we're going to send you back?
Yeah, obviously I learned a lot with my time in Stockton, a lot from the coaches and players. And so when I came back, I just knew that it was kind of my last shot coming as a 20-year-old, and I had to give it my all. So I was like super excited, and I was thankful for the opportunity I had with Stockton and to learn and grow my game. And coming back to Everett, I was super excited to not only win a championship but have a good season as well. So I was coming back kind of with a little bit of a chip on my shoulder.
Well, you came back and you pretty much dominated the entire league. You had 22 goals in 38 games as a defenseman, which is almost unheard of. And you finished with 50 points. I guess what did you learn during those 9 pro games that you said, when I get back to the Western Hockey League, this is what I'm going to focus on so that when I get my opportunity next season, I'm going to be here full time?
Yeah, I think that obviously I grew my skills when I was there just because of a faster game and the stronger players. But I think it was more of a mindset thing, just learning from the pros that are there and just how they go about every day and how they attack their goals was kind of the biggest thing for me. And so just coming back with that mindset that I learned from them was the biggest thing.
I mean, you came back, you go from being the youngest guy on the team in Stockton to the oldest guy on the team in Everett. What did you feel like when you walked back into that dressing room and you go from playing with 38-year-old men to, a 16-year-old who's still trying to figure it out? And how did you make that transition from learning to leading quickly?
Yeah, it was different, obviously, but again, I learned from the leaders in Stockton. They were really great with me, and they're obviously amazing leaders because they've been there for a long time, and they're some long-time pro players. So coming back to Everett, I was kind of excited to be able to have an impact on the younger guys and just teach them some of the things that I was taught in Stockton. And so coming back, it was nice to see the boys again because I hadn't seen them since training camp, but a lot of familiar faces, obviously. I don't think there was anybody new on the team from when I left. So it was nice to come back and see the guys. It was a good feeling.
Yeah, your impact was felt immediately around the league. You immediately became a guy that every other team had to game plan against, and that got NHL teams looking at you. When it came time to sign that first contract, first of all, what was it like just to be offered an NHL contract? And then the second part of that is, why did you decide to sign with the Columbus Blue Jackets?
Yeah, obviously it's been like a lifetime goal for me, and I've been dreaming about it forever. So it was exciting when I got that opportunity to sign a contract. Why Columbus? I just think that I have a good opportunity there, and my meetings went well with their scouting staff and everybody involved in the organization. So it felt right. Now I'm excited to get going there.
So as we're getting ready for next season, as you're preparing for next season with that pro experience, plus how well you excelled when you came back to the Western League last year, what's the biggest thing you're trying to work on this summer to get you prepared for a full professional season next year?
Yeah, obviously with the long summer, it's almost a little bit of an advantage going into my first pro season. I get some time to put on some weight, get quicker, and I guess I have a lot of time to just do everything that I think that I need to work on that I learned in Stockton. So there's some little things in the game that I think that I needed to improve on, and then there's also I want to keep improving on the things that I do well because that's what got me there. So long summer, I have a lot of time to do it, but I haven't wasted any time, so I'm excited.
Oh, it's good to hear. And talking about development and making the most of the time you have, your only year of midget hockey, you only played 4 games. So, you're a 5th-round pick in the Bantam Draft. You play 4 games of BC Major Midget, and then you make the Everett Silvertips at 16 years old. So what happened that year, and what did you do to prepare yourself to come into training camp and win a roster spot once the season started?
Yeah, well, coming to Everett the first time, obviously it was pretty surreal. First time you're really in a big rink, because back home it's not like you get fans in minor hockey. But so I was really excited and just kind of overwhelmed, but really excited for the opportunity. And I think I just took day by day, and we had our coach that year was Kevin Constantine, so it was pretty detail oriented. So I was really studying the game and working really hard to be the best I could every day, and not really looking past that, because you couldn't, because if you did, it would have been a tough day for you. So I was I think just taking it day by day really helped me.
You had some players on that team, specifically Noah Juulsen, another defenseman who was a first-round pick of Montreal. Were you able to learn from him, and what did he provide to you that first season as guidance as you continue along your path?
Yeah, I actually lived with Noah for the first couple months when I was in Everett, so it was really nice to get to know him, and I still have a really good relationship with him. I mean, I talk to him every day, and I see him often because he's here. He's a Lower Mainland boy, so I learned a lot from him when I was there, living with him as well. He was a pro before he got there, so he's a really good guy, and I'm happy to be able to call him my friend.
Well, just to touch on again a little bit more of the success that you've had during your time in Everett, obviously some very good teams. But what was the WHL Championship like for you? Unfortunately, you guys lost to Swift Current. But what do you think it did for your development, being able to play in such important games and such high-level competition games?
Yeah, it was always a goal of ours to win that, but unfortunately we lost in the finals, but it was a good experience. I mean, we had a good group. I got to know those guys really well, and flying to Swift Current and back was pretty fun. The atmosphere there was unbelievable. Same with Everett. So just getting there, I think that it would have really helped in this year to come if the playoffs were to have panned out. But it was just, I think I gained a lot of experience, and I was able to bring that with me and learn from it. I learned a lot in that playoff run, and hopefully I can bring that experience with me to the next level.
Okay, the serious questions are done. Now it's time for the fun stuff.
Yeah.
Outside of Everett, which is an amazing rink to play in, where's your favorite place to play?
Outside of Everett, I liked playing Kelowna. We go there every summer, so it's just a nice place. It's kind of refreshing to be there, and they also have a great fan base, so I like playing there. Obviously, it's kind of a love-hate thing with Seattle, but it was awesome to go there as well, just because it's going to be a good game and it's going to be loud.
Yeah, Seattle's got a great building, especially on Tuesday nights. Who was your least favorite player to play against?
Oh, that's tough. It probably came early in my career because I wasn't playing much, and we played Barzell 10 times, so that was tough for me as a young guy. But yeah, I got to say him.
Who was your favorite teammate you played with?
Oh, that's tough. I mean, I don't know if I can answer that. I've played with a lot of great teammates that I have a really good relationship with still, so I think I'll get some heat if I say that.
It's a very good political answer. And then for you next season, what are your goals?
My goals next season, I obviously going to training camp. I want to take it as far as I can. So just training in the summer to get that myself ready for as much as I can accomplish personally. And so I just want to have a really good season and play to the best of my abilities.
Hey, that's what I love to hear. Well, Jake, thanks for taking time out of your day to do this. Hope you have a great rest of your summer, and best of luck for next season.
Thank you very much.
All right.